Today in Waco and across the country, protesters gathered to call attention to the conditions of border detention centers. Fox 44's Anna Thrash attended the rally at Heritage Square. Anna, what are they asking for?
Well, Adam, the group is mainly asking for three things: for the detention centers to be closed, for government money not to be spent on detention or deportation, and for the families to be reunited.
In some places there is no running water. This is not okay. This is not okay.
I think there is a huge humanitarian crisis on the border. I think it's unconscionable the way that we're dealing with the issues that we have.
The Waco Immigrants Alliance organized a protest this afternoon to call for better care for migrants crossing the U.S. border. They also take issue with the controversial family separation policy for parents and their children crossing into the U.S. illegally.
How can we possibly sit back in 2019 and know that little babies are being torn from their mother's arms, knowing how that is going to affect them for the rest of their lives?
Newly released today from the Office of the Inspector General at the Department of Homeland Security are these photos of the overcrowded processing center in McAllen. Some physicians at the border have also come forward to say they were prevented from providing basic human needs to migrants.
Since the family separations have started, they've cried every day at work. And, their nurses would say, hey, it's time to see the next patient. And say, just give me a minute.
The Inspector General says that DHS needs to address the dangerous conditions and prolonged detention of the migrants.
We are Texans, especially. We know the value of having a vibrant, diverse culture, and we know what it is to take in those who need help. We're very generous people, and I don't understand why we're being so ungenerous right now.
What's going on?
And Fox 44 did reach out to Congressman Bill Flores about his thoughts on today's protest, but we did not receive a statement. Senator John Cornyn did issue a statement today saying Congress passed an emergency funding bill to help federal departments and agencies to continue their hard work and provide resources for care. He also instructed the Humane Act, which would require DHS to keep families together throughout court proceedings and provide additional standards of care for families in custody. Live in the control room, Anna Thrash, Fox 44 News.